All right, we're here on the river. We're gonna be playing the random fly challenge.
You roll every run, and whatever you land on, you have to fish for at least half of the run. We've got not ideal here.
Not ideal means the other guy. You get to pick fishing setup. Yeah. Ideal means you get to pick what you fish. 7-weight tube intruder. 6-weight skinny hoe. 7-weight Scandi with the world's smallest skunk on it.
Yeah, that thing's like what, a size 24?
8-weight renegade with the world's dumbest fly on it. Pretty unattractive colors that you wouldn't typically use. 9-weight renegade with an egg-sucking leech, and then probably the best one on the board, the 6-weight Scandi with the sperm eggs. You actually told me about
the
that
sperm
pattern.
and eggs is a classic pattern. It is deadly. Probably overlooked. One of those classic flies. So.
We've caught a fish on it.
It works.
Variations of it.
It works. First spin of the morning here. Let's see what we're working with. Ah, you can't tell me that's not
That's 7-weight tube intruder, technically.
7-weight tube intruder, almost ideal, but that's not bad.
So that's got an intermediate Skagit head on that. That'll be interesting. Here we go. It's a good spin. Ideal.
Not ideal. So I get to choose what you fish? Yeah. I don't know, man. Not ideal. I'm gonna say let's get you on the world's dumbest. World's dumbest and in the back. Yeah, not ideal, you're in the back.
World's dumbest, I guess. Okay. So it's just a shank with fur tied onto it. That's all there is.
What, fin coon?
No, it's faux fur, and then that's Arctic fox.
Looks like an old saltwater pattern kind of.
Yeah, it's basically a Kelsey's hope. So it's like a coho fly. We made it even dumber. Modified it for steelhead, and we put it on a shank with a trailer hook.
Here we go. Oh, is this the groove?
That's the groove, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't expecting a groove. All right.
Let's see that tube intruder, dude.
Tube intruder, JC. Excited, not a bad roll. I like that juicy seam right there. See the watercolor drops off. Jesus Christ, dude, there's been a guy in that one head like all morning. Is that the same guy?
I think it's the same guy. He has not moved. It's been hours.
He's been there for 4 hours.
Not stepped down.
Same spot. There's something to be said about camping a spot.
How's the groove casting, by the way? That's the first time it's ever been casted on me.
The groove on the 7-weight, it rips just fine. I personally am less of an intermediate head guy. I've developed my swing to feel off the full floater.
Yeah.
There is something to be said. Your swing slows down, but I think you lose a little bit of feel. I'm sure people have other opinions on it, but that's just me personally. Can't deny that it's digging. We know that water, the whole river kind of blends on that shelf, so. Oh, again, I'm in a school of them. World's smallest. Back he goes. See if I can find the big brother. Well, I almost feel like you're just filming so you don't have to fish the dumbest.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like the look of this thing once I saw it in the water. I want to get some trout action like you had.
I mean, I found a school of them in there. It's a matter of time.
I want Grandpa.
Yeah. Where's the...
Grandpa trout.
Where's Mr. Parental?
Big dementia Grandpa.
It's off his rocker. I think I'll go get a photo of Big Dementia.
There's a hatchery king over here. We like to think that, you know, he's just a little confused. He was about a quarter-mile short of where he needed to be.
Already hooked Jack King, so yeah, this morning.
I thought you were joking about that.
No, dude, little kingy. I think that makes it 2-0.
2-0. We're kind of using some tactics that are really overlooked. It's low and clear, sunny day in August for summer steelheading, and have sink tips on them. I mean, we're out here fishing, right? So casting's one thing. Yes, it's fun to cast a Scandi line. Dry line touches down, your little traditional flies can be out of the game most of the time. So we're thrown into some heavier, deeper current. We actually saw a few fish in. Throwing the 8-weight renegade and throwing Sinks 3-5 dual density sink tip.
Believe it. This guy's been in that run 5 hours? Just never seen a guy sit so hard.
As we went by the guy who was camping all day,
as we complained,
he finally hooked one.
I mean, if you have that type of patience, hats off. This time you can roll first.
Ideal, dude.
Ideal. So what are you gonna choose?
I'm gonna go for the egg-sucking leech.
Oh, ideal as well.
Dude, I might fish the dumbest. Kind of like the dumbest. The way it was
Your
looking,
ideal.
man. Ideal might be the dumbest.
No one saw that coming.
Hop in, dude. Who gets to go in front on this?
I'll give you the front since you chose the dumbest as your ideal option.
This is kind of an ideal situation for these switch rods. You know, overhanging trees, really lets them do their thing. Yeah, you're not gonna want to swing that. Nice, dude. One on the board, dude.
Good enough. Dude, is that a jack?
Yeah, a little jack. Little blackmouth. It hit the dumbest. Oh yeah. Swinging kings. Delivered. Can't say I'm surprised.
The green and chartreuse and blue. It makes sense. Did we say on camera yet that guy caught another one? Guy caught another one. The guy who we were low-key talking shit about caught another one. World's smallest skunk.
Ah, that's not a bad one. That's on the dry line, dude.
It is. If I could have one run to fish that, it would be here.
The 7140.
Yeah, that would be fun. So give it a good honest spin, you
Six weight
skinny
hoe. Okay, I haven't fished a 6-weight yet.
I'm fishing the big boy 7140. This is, probably 5-6 feet deep out in the faster water, or 3-4 feet deep in this nervous inside. If there was any run to fish today with this setup, to spin this setup on, I'm glad it was this. One of the things that I noticed is kind of key is your angle of attack. So like I really changed things to be more 45 like that, instead of a lot of Skagit is more 90 casting across the river. So let that swing across, slow it down a little bit more, just because there's so much more floating line, no sink tip to slow that down. So that's going to allow me to fish that, faster aerated water that these summer steelhead like to sit in more effectively. And smaller fly. You give them a little bit more time to look at it as it comes across. Forward. And something like that. Hold the rod out for a little while. Again, still a small belly in the line. Now, once I have small belly in the line,
I'm fishing this 6-weight Renegade here. Starting to get a little wind, which had me thinking, well, 9-weight definitely cuts through the wind a bit more. But there's a technique here, and this thing does just fine too. Strip it in. Off my up. Crank it out there. Then I'm keeping that line actually on the water so it's not blowing around. This is a pretty fast presentation. That's okay, water's warm, summertime. But it helps me manage that wind. I don't remember. So in Scooby-Doo, the dog would eat the treats, and then he'd like turn on his mystery mojo or some shit.
Dog and Shaggy were actually, it was an innuendo for smoking pot.
The snacks?
Like they'd go in the van.
I don't know, dude. Why are you trying to throw that weird
conspiracy?
Yeah, that seems like
the opening scene of Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
Oh man. Talk about toasted.
The movie. You're talking like the mid-2000s live action?
I'm talking mid-2000s.
Because that one was dirty. I seen on YouTube they have the extended cuts that didn't make the full movie, and you're like, yeah, that one had some adult content. That was not for children. I'm wanting that sperm and eggs. No one's fished it yet. What's the sperm and eggs even on? Oh, that's it. I think I just landed on sperm and eggs. I like it, man. I like it. The sperm and eggs has always been a classic. And see if we can get them going.
All right, sperm and eggs, dude.
We also should take a moment and say, wow, we just saw 3 guys swing fish in this water. Fish are pumping in here, and I've never seen so many Scandi guys on this river.
No.
It's been all Scandi all day. I don't know, do you like seeing that, or you like seeing a lot of gear guys? Question. Well, here we go.
All right, I'm gonna spin.
I wasn't asking you, it was facetious.
All right, here we go. Seven-weight tube intruder.
Not bad.
It's an intermediate Skagit. It's got Sink 6 and an intruder on it. It's a little heavy for here, honestly. It's called the wheel of not ideal for a reason.
Yeah.
You're not always gonna get it.
Let's see if you'll lose an entire system.
I might lose a limb.
Throwing that game changer in here.
Yeah. If that gets wrapped around my leg, I'm gonna hop up. You're in front, dude.
Man, that fly drops. Look at that thing, dude. You tie this with some lead wrap or something?
Yeah, dude, full lead wrap.
Wow. All right, jump in here. Paul's been courteous enough to let me fish in front on this one. Well, since he's throwing an intermediate Skagit, I got the full dry line. Although, little did he know the sperm and eggs drops like it's weighted.
So there's the tube intruder.
So I gotta admit, the decoy mystery boat is totally playing me out. I'm like, where did that guy
Gets
go?
in your head a little bit, doesn't it? That's the definition of a decoy.
That's what I'm saying, man. Park your boat in a run, straight up leave, and we're talking hours. The guys start thinking, is it okay to fish there? Eventually you're like, well, the guy's gone. Remember those fruit snacks, the kids Scooby snacks? You ever have those as a kid?
Are you? What in the fuck are you doing?
Kids fruit snacks?
Yeah, fruit snacks, Scooby snacks. Ever had that?
I remember the cookie one.
Those are cookies?
It was like a cinnamon cookie shaped like a dog bone.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. I fell, slipped on my ass, you know, late August. The way these things fit, you know, a lot of the waders these days fit like you need to have a roid gut.
Yeah.
Given that I'm not on the gear, you know, I find that these actually fit me a lot better. I know those Sims and stuff have a little bit more room for gut.
Do you think if you were gutted, they'd still fit pretty good?
If I was gutted, they'd probably still fit nice.
Yeah.
I have a pair of Patagonias.
Those are not going to work for a gut.
And we were fishing down in southern Oregon. He said to me, it looks like you're trying to put 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. when I was wearing those waders. Link in the description. Promo code. Want to purchase the waders, you also get a little present there. A little buff to come with it. If you use promo code, we'll throw in the description as well. Check that in post-production. How sweet would it be if it just started going down?
It just went. The whole head sunk.
Yeah, you know, you fish the head like it's a bobber. And if that whole thing goes down, so help you God.
Connor's just expressed a theory to me that all those three guys were together. Said something about they were staying in the same apartment or something. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna grab my rod, start fishing. Rolled the 7-weight with the tube intruder. Worked out into a little bit deeper water, so I think it's more viable now. I'm gonna hop in behind, see what I can dredge out of there. Intruder. Ooh, that goes. I'd say the 7-weight Renegade, if you guys haven't tried it already, it's probably the ideal summer steelhead rod for me. If I could only have 2 rods, it'd be the 8-weight for the winter, 7-weight for the summer. Comment down below, do you like tube intruders, or tube flies, or shank flies in general? What's your thing? We're packing up, we're gonna head downriver.
We gave it hell. Fish were caught up here, not by us, but there's some good water left and you need to budget your time.
8-weight with the world's dumbest.
Nice.
Okay, I'll do that. 6-weight with eggs.
All right, here we go. Another run, another $1. Well, that does it for that run. Let's roll. Got to the last run of the day here. Call the 4 o'clock fish, the Hail Mary fish. Gonna do the final spin. Blame that for how we're doing. So we're gonna fish this inside water here. We've noticed, we've seen actually fish in here about this flow. So on this side, pushing seam, ripping down the middle. So what are you gonna choose?
I'm gonna take the 6-weight.
The Scandi?
No.
9-weight.
Nice, dude. That's some good final rolls.
Let's do it. Let's finish strong.
Yeah, okay. 6-weight, I think pretty cool. First cast. Oh, I just had something. We're fishing this last kind of high bank situation again. It's pretty deep, pretty quick, but it's only 10.5 feet long. You can see the advantages to that. I want to say a 13.5 foot head. That's like nothing. So you can double spray this thing. You need like no room to do that.
So we got the 9-weight out, final walk of the day. I am intentionally wading deep just to avoid a little bit of that heat. Been known to happen on this river in the afternoon for us. See if we can't pull the Hail Mary.
Okay, all done. Bye.